Stay tuned because Good Sports is coming next.
Good Sports was recorded on Tuesday, June 20th. Welcome to Good Sports, the Kansas City Sports and Fitness Show. I am Steve Fish. I'm the publisher of Kansas City Sports and Fitness Magazine. Today we're here at the Kansas City Ice Center located on Johnson Drive, 2 miles west of 435, where you can ice skate on their indoor rink and roller skate on their outdoor pavilion. Call 913-441-3033 or visit their website, kcicenter.com, for more details on public skate sessions, hockey leagues, parties, and their Learn to Skate and Learn to Play hockey programs. Now, before we get started with the show, I want to tell everyone that our current issue of Kansas City Sports and Fitness can be picked up at over 700 locations in KC, and it's absolutely free. Also, this month, KC Sports continues celebrating our 20th year as the Sports Illustrated of Kansas City. Now, in our hockey report presented by the Kansas City Ice Center, we write about the summer camps and clinics coming up at KCIC. And in Chloe's Corner, the Wren Insurance Tennis Report, we interview Aaron Marchetti, who is bringing his tennis academy to Clayview Country Club. Plus, this month's issue features our Golf Spotlight presented by the Golf Hospitality Association. And now joining us is Dean Nelson. Dean is the general manager here at the Kansas City Ice Center, and he's in charge of all things at the rink, including hockey. Welcome, Dean. Thank you so much for joining us. I appreciate you taking time away from what's going on out here. What is going on out here?
Yeah, we're in our first week of camp, so it's summertime, and while it's hot outside, it's nice and cool in here, and we're working the kids on power skating this week.
Yeah, I'm surprised you have a voice because while we were setting up, you were running the thing, so this is a slight break for you.
Yeah, it's kind of nice. We have about 60 kids in camp this week. We have two groups, so we do it by age group. So we have the 2008s through the 2005s. Mm-hmm. It's funny to say 2008
birthday.
or 2000 birthdays.
Yeah. Oh, my gosh.
So they're getting younger and getting better out here. So and then we have the older kids now on the ice, so it's 2001 down to the 2004s. And we kind of have them for maturity reasons, to put them in the right groups for the kids. And skill level then can be varied. But I got a great staff out here working with them. Coach Gary Emmons, the high school coach. Simon Watson comes over from the Missouri Mavericks. Jordan Maloney, my assistant hockey director here. So it's a real neat program. It's all power skating, and the kids are having fun. And when I grew up, power skating was always the dreadful camp. You didn't really want to go to it because it was just all hard work. But you know what? It really separates you and makes you a better skater.
Well, yeah. I mean, hockey, you can have the greatest shot. You can be the quickest reflex person out there or anything like that. But if you can't skate, so this is incredibly important. And this is going to set them up for the upcoming season. So.
Yeah, it really is good. A lot of the kids do multiple camps. So this is the first week that we're in camp. And we'll run this one, and then we'll shut down for a few weeks for some maintenance, and we'll come back with our whole slew of camps running right into the season. But all starts out with the power skating, and to have a full camp to start off the summer is pretty great.
So you have a bunch of camps coming up in July and into August. Just fill us in. Just give us a quick rundown. I know a lot of them are already sold out, but give us a quick rundown on what's offered here.
Yeah, first of all, Gary Emmons does a high school camp, and that starts July 10th. And I was just going to mention that real quick. He still is looking for a few guys that are in that birth years of 2002 and up that are in high school to skate in his camp.
Sure.
So that's July 10th, and then we come on with our sniper shooting clinic July 17th, which is the next week. And Gary's running 6 weeks of camps through there, and then we run ours in the day. So, talking to Gary sometimes is great because he'll be on with our kids and his kids, so he's 5 or 6 hours on the ice some days. And then we do our forwards and defensive camp the next week after that, the 24th through the 27th. And then we come on with our battle camp the July 31st through August 4th. And then our last camp is our littlest kids, August 7th through the 9th.
7th through 9th, yeah, is what I said.
It's a 3-day camp. They get 6 hours of on-ice training, 2 hours a day, and then 1 hour off-ice. So it's pretty neat. It's all the kids who are U8 or new players, we call it. So a lot of the kids that come through Learn to Play hockey, getting ready for the season. It's a 3-day camp, and then we're slowly getting right into quickly getting right into the hockey season.
No kidding. And mixed in with all these hockey camps, you've also got some figure skating camps that are going on as well. Fill us in on those.
Yeah, Kay, our figure skating director, our skates director here at the rink, she's been on before, and she had Kim Lewis was in today from the Seattle area. We ran a real kind of like high level or spin clinic, they called it. It was great. We had over 30 kids sign up for it. They had the same thing, the concepts that we do here where they're on ice and then off ice. She did the training out on the pavilion where it was nice and hot today. So she did figure skating clinics that started today. Now we'll resume them when we get going with Champ Camp and Advanced Skills Camp. So I know she still has openings for them. All you got to do is go to our website at kcicenter.com. and go under the figure skating tab, and you'll see her champ camp on there and her advanced skills camp on there. Both of them will run the full month of July.
Yeah. And the most immediate thing is very soon, and later on this week, I think, you start your maintenance for the rink as well. What's going to be going on? I mean, obviously the doors will be, closed and people won't be able to come in, but what's going to happen out there?
Yeah, well, actually, if you're looking at the rink here, you can see the rink a little bit. This will actually be removed. So we actually take the ice right out, and the process of doing that is no different than turning the compressors off to chill it, and then basically, evaporation. So the doors we won't be open for business.
You'll be open.
If you go by here, all
melt.
the doors will be wide open. So we'll have fans on it and pumps that bring off the water after it melts. So the paint and the logos and the lines and all that will be removed, and we'll go right down to a sand floor. So
wow.
a lot of times, most of your rinks these days are concrete floors.
Right.
This is the older setup where it's a sand floor with the glycol pipes in the sand. Mm-hmm. So we'll try to get all the water out of there, and we'll try to come out and add sand where we think it needs to be and level it again. And then go ahead and turn the compressors back on about July 1st, and then we'll go ahead and rebuild the ice back to where you see it now.
Wow. So how many gallons of water? Do you have any idea how many gallons of water?
Man.
I guess let's ask, how thick is the ice when it's done?
The ice is about 3/4 to an inch thick
really?
right
Okay.
now, and we're starting to shave it down now to lessen that blow of the water and stuff that's going to come off of it. But it's pretty thick, and that's the thing that we notice is some areas it's an inch to an inch and a quarter, and some areas it's
Thanks, Jordan.
an inch to thanks, Jordan. Some areas inch to an inch and a quarter. Some areas maybe a half inch to 3/4 of an inch, and that has to do a lot with the flooring.
Right.
That has to do with the
sand
and us maybe needing to get in there and try to make sure that it's all level. Now the ice is level, but it's deeper at some areas and thinner at some areas. So we want to make sure that we get in there, and then we'll repaint it and restripe it and give it a fresh look. And the gallons, I don't know.
Yeah,
I have no
you go until it's at that level, right?
Right, we do. But I know the answer not off the top of my head because you've asked me before when we're doing the outdoor rink, like how many gallons do you put on it? I don't remember.
Curious.
I'll say 250,000.
Okay. Oh, okay. Just one of those trivia things that I want to stick in the back of my head. And just kind of be able to spit that out at some point. Did you know?
We put it. We have to do a lot of it during the overnight hours.
Yeah.
So when we rebuild the ice around July 1st, 2nd, 3rd, and those times, sometimes it's the hottest temperatures in Kansas City. So what we do is we have to come in the middle of the night when it's maybe 85 or 88 or whatever it gets down to, or 90 some nights it didn't even. And we have to try to put those thin layers on to build that ice back up. During the daytime, if it's hot outside, it's hot in here.
And the thing that I don't think people realize is you have to paint the ice white, right?
Yeah.
You have to do that. So what do you get it to a certain level, and then you go in and you do all the painting and stuff like that, and then you
add water on top of that paint. So basically what you do is when that sand is dry, you'll add water to that sand, and that will absorb that water into the sand and freeze like a floor.
Right. And
then you'll put a couple thin layers on top of that sand. So you're not painting the sand, you're actually painting a layer of ice.
Yeah.
So a thin layer of ice like it's on your driveway, when it
That's
freezes here and you see kids out skating around on their driveways here. That's about all you need. And a thin layer, you'll paint it white. So we'll do 3 to 4 coats of white paint.
Oh, wow.
And what we do is it's a 10-head sprayer, and it's a huge pump. And what we do is we drag the sprayer behind us and we walk, and there's about 5 guys that have to hold on to the fireman's hose.
Oh, wow.
And that's where it's coming through into that hose is a large hose mixed with water, and it's an ice paint. And so we'll paint it, and then we'll come on after that and we'll do the striping of it. Mm-hmm. And those are hand done as well, and that's just a roller. And the lines and the logos and everything are done by hand.
How do you do the circles? I mean, that has to be really tough. Do you have a stencil or something like that?
Just like you would be in school again, and you would have your compass, and you would find the center of the dot there, and then you trace around it, and then you just roll it right over that. Now, when you get a few layers of water on there, the little tiny imperfections you won't be able to see.
Right.
I mean, like if it's off a little bit, you won't be able to see that. Now, if you're going a crooked line, you'll be able to see that out there, which happened a couple years ago. There was a couple of the circles that weren't quite circles. Something neat we're doing this year. It's a little bit different since we independently own the rink, and it's not something that we're really guidelined by. We're going to have nice stars as each one of the face-off dots.
Oh,
so
neat.
It's going to be kind of neat. So, I mean, when you drop the puck, it will be a star for the Kansas City Stars.
Right.
And then the center of our ice, we're really excited this year, is going to be a very large Jets logo right in the middle of our ice. ice and says Kansas City Ice Center. So we can have some fun with it as well as the hard work we put into it.
That's fun. Can you put a KC Sports and Fitness logo out on the
ice?
Hey,
I just might be able to do that. There's still a couple weeks to change what I got going in there.
just may as well ask. so we've got about a minute, and we'll talk a little bit more in our next segment. But you are closed. What are the dates again that you're closed?
Yeah, we're closed when we're taping this, we'll be closed this Thursday, which is June 22nd.
Okay.
And we'll be closed all the way through the July 4th week, so we'll reopen on July 10th.
Okay. So, but you reopen and you go full swing into your core programs of Learn to Play Hockey and Learn to Skate.
Yeah, right away that next weekend on Saturday, July 15th, I believe it is. I'm pretty sure Learn to Skate kicks off with a new session, and Learn to Play Hockey,
right.
I know for sure kicks off with a new session. So, you can look at all those programs right on our website at kcicenter.com. List them right on there. But July 15th, we're right back into the swing of things with Learn to Skate, Learn to Play Hockey.
No rest for Dean, not at all. So, and that all leads into one of the things that we talked about off camera, and we didn't get a chance to talk about it when we were talking about camps, is you've got a girls hockey program that you are working towards starting up. Give us a rundown on what that's all about. Yeah,
we're real excited about it. We're going to have a 3-week clinic for girls only. It's the first time we've done it here at the Kansas City Ice Center, and it's going to be on Thursday night, so it'll be like an hour on the ice. And I'll bring out the counselors, and what we'll do is we'll just see how many girls are interested in the area. I was given a sign-up sheet by the administrator of the Kansas City Youth Hockey Association, had 70 to 80 girls that play in the surrounding area somewhere. So what we're thinking is bring them all together at one time, see what the enthusiasm is, see what the excitement is, and then what we're going to try to do this fall is we're going to have a development girls league where the girls are still going to play on the boys' teams because there's not quite enough girls to make up girls-only teams.
Sure.
What we'd like to do as a sidebar is have girls' teams maybe play some games, some exhibition games, or girls' teams have their own practices once in a while just to be around girls, be around girls. It's funny because I see it on the ice. I have like a U8s or U10s, and when we split up into our stations, kind of like they are today, they're in 3 different stations. I'll start splitting up the stations, and you'll see 3 or 4 girls with their arms around each other going, don't split us up. Don't split us up. So, I'm just trying to give the Kansas City Youth Hockey Association kind of supply and demand. So I see the demand for girls' teams out there, and we're going to try in the next year or 2 to start going that route.
I think that's absolutely awesome, and I think it's going to be great. I think, I've coached girls on my boys' teams, and when there were a couple of girls on the team, they certainly stuck together and sat by each other, and that makes perfectly logical sense, and it's a great opportunity for them to experience playing against other girls' teams and things like that. Well, we're going to take a quick break. You're watching or listening to Good Sports, the KC Sports and Fitness Magazine show. We are coming to you from the Kansas City Ice Center, located 2 miles west of 435 on Johnson Drive. I'm Steve Fish. We will be right back.
Come on out to the Kansas City Ice Center and skate on the outdoor pavilion or the indoor ice rink. And sign up now for Learn to Skate and Learn to Play hockey classes at the Kansas City Ice Center. The KCIC Center is located 2 miles west of 435 on Johnson Drive. For more information on public skating times, to register for classes, or schedule an upcoming party or group event, visit kcicenter.com or call 913-441-3033. That's 913-441-3033. These days, we're all so busy and many of us ignore our health and let stress turn into chronic pain. Dr. Lynn McIntosh of Kansas City Chiropractic can provide you with the proper care to relieve pain and stress, improve your health, and get more out of life. And right now, new patients can get their initial consultation free. Mention KC Sports when you make your first appointment. For more information on Dr. McIntosh and Kansas City Chiropractic, call 816-753-4600 or visit kansascitychiropractic.com. Experience a touch of the Ozarks at Winterstone Golf Course in Independence and sign up now for Winterstone's major series tournaments and visit winterstonegolf.com for daily specials and great offers. For tee times, go to winterstonegolf.com or call 816-257-5755. People today use hundreds of sources to find local information online. Have you Googled yourself lately? Bad online comments can irreparably damage you and your business. For a free online strategy review, contact Market Leverage at 816-600-0564. That's 816-600-0564.
Save $2 on any specialty plate at Loco's Grill and Cantina. And visit Loco's on Taco Tuesday, Karaoke Wednesday, Live Music Thursday, or Karaoke Saturday. Plan your next night out at Loco's, 240 Northeast Berry Road in Kansas City, Missouri. Call them at 816-468-2171.
Whatever your sport, maximize your performance at Core Strategies Physical Therapy, Sports Performance, and Medical Fitness Center in Overland Park. The team at Core specializes in rehab and performance training for all ages and activity levels. To learn more about Core's sports-specific programs, visit coreptkc.com or call 913-322-4000.
Welcome back to Good Sports, the Kansas City Sports and Fitness Show, the show that complements Kansas City Sports and Fitness Magazine. I am Steve Fish. Today we're here at the Kansas City Ice Center located on Johnson Drive, 2 miles west of 435, where you can ice skate on their indoor rink and roller skate on their outdoor pavilion. Call 913-441-3033 or visit their website, kcicenter.com, for more details on public skate sessions, hockey leagues, parties, and their Learn to Skate and Learn to Play hockey programs. Now, in our current issue of Kansas City Sports and Fitness, check out our Heartland Soccer Report presented by Market Leverage. This month, we give you an update on the residential phase of the Gateway Village Sports Complex. And in this issue, we honor a student from Olathe Northwest and present this U.S. Army Future Soldier with May's High School Top Performer Award. And coming up, on June 28th, we'll be at Core Strategies Physical Therapy located at 10400 West 103rd Street, just east of 69 Highway. And on July 8th, we'll be out at Eagles Landing Golf Course located at 4200 Bong in Belton. And joining us once again on Good Sports is Dean Nelson. Dean is the general manager here at the Kansas City Ice Center, and he's in charge of all things at the rink, including hockey. He should be out on the ice right now talking to the kids. Again, what's going on here today?
Yeah, we have our power skating camp this week, so it's an afternoon clinic, Monday through Thursday. They're working on everything. Today they're working on crossovers, backwards skating, quick explosive starts, everything you can think of, long strides. And we have all kinds of things in a week of power skating that all the kids enjoy learning and makes them a better skater. So that's what we're doing today.
Yeah, so you run through this camp. You have a break where you do the maintenance on the ice, and then you come back with a series of camps in July and August.
Yep.
But also what's coming up is registration for leagues.
Yeah.
So somebody that's out there that's watching this that has a hockey kid that maybe isn't participating in these camps or is interested in finding out about getting their kid started in a league, that time is coming up.
Yeah, we actually, July 1st, so, just in a week and a half or so, the travel registration will start. Travel tryouts are about the mid-August. And if you're looking to have your kid try out for one of the local travel teams here in the area, it's KCYHA.com,
okay.
And you can sign up for the travel tryouts, which are in August, like I said. And there's also going to be something on there called training camp you can check, and the kids can come out and skate. If you sign up for travel tryouts, you can skate 4 times with all the other kids, and it's like a $25 charge. It's really inexpensive, but then it gives you a good taste of what you're going to get at tryouts. If your kid can compete, if he can't compete.
Right.
And it's nice to look at that. Most of the kids do training camp, so that will be the month that we're going to sign up is July and beginning of August. And then August 1st, the Youth House League registration starts, and that's for the Kansas City Stars, and the whole Kansas City Youth Hockey Association will start August 1st, and then Winter Men's League registration starts. So it really,
stick times come
stick
back.
Times come back.
Yeah.
Really, July and August, the whole month of July and the whole month of August are really registration time, getting ready for the hockey season.
So it's really not even a slowdown. It's kind of a acceleration in the sense.
It is now,
Yeah.
We our slowdown really, I think, for the rink business is March. And that's about it, really. In the month of March, when the hockey season's done, we have a little bit of breath to take. But then, as you know, we've done these interviews. In April, we did travel practices. In April, we did Spring Extreme.
Right.
So for somebody that's running the rink and somebody that's a Kansas City Youth Hockey director and who's kind of in charge of trying to develop programs, really my only downtime is, I would say, March. And you're preparing for the next, you're always 6 months ahead. So the stuff that we have coming up here in July and August and September, we prepared for, a few months ago.
Yeah, well, I know as a hockey parent, March would be when it would end at spring break, and then my kids always played spring hockey after that. So August would roll around, and it was like, okay, let's take a deep breath here, get them ready for school, and then practice starts.
You're ready to go again right after Labor Day. Yeah, and right after Labor Day, I know the youth practices start. Yeah. So you're right back into it, and we'll be back into evaluating kids and place them on teams and Yeah, it seems like it's coming around pretty quick.
Every year it seems to get a little faster. I
Right.
mean, we've talked about this before a number of different times, but every year it seems to get a little faster. And again, let's just go into a little more detail about the starter programs, the Learn to Skate and Learn to Play Hockey. When are they? What do you work on with these kids? What ages are they? Which would be better for a kid, the Learn to Skate or Learn to Play Hockey, depending on how they want to get started?
Yeah, right now the summer programs get kicked back off July 15th.
Right.
So we'll be running those programs July 15th. Learn to Play Hockey is really for the kid who has an interest in hockey. They don't even have to have any skating experience because we'll start them with no experience. But it's really if you think your kid wants to play hockey. Now, the Learn to Skate program is for anyone out there ages 3 or 4 to adults that want to just learn how to recreational skate.
Right.
But the majority of the kids that come in to Learn to Play Hockey are ages, I would say, 3 or 4 through 8.
Wow.
Probably the majority of them.
Yeah.
We do have some 10, 11, and 12-year-olds, and I just had pointed out a couple of young ladies out here that are 12 or 13 that started and learned to play hockey. They still wanted to play, so we still were able to work with them and get them going into leagues. But that Learn to Play Hockey is really for the kid who wants to play hockey.
Yeah, and yeah, you can. Many times you can tell. The kid is gravitates to the TV because hockey's on TV, or they might have the stick or something. I know.
Yeah.
My oldest one, we had a stick in his hands and gloves when he was 5 or 6 years old,
Right.
and that was late.
Yeah, you're
that
right.
was a late start for him, but that's kind of the way it all started. So yeah, you kick back off on all that, and but right now in the summertime, when you come back from your maintenance break, you'll not only have what's going on the ice here, but also out on the pavilion outside, you'll have some roller hockey stuff going on.
Yeah, they're doing 2 sessions of roller hockey, so they're finishing up with one right now. June 22nd is the end of this first season, and then there's another season that starts July 10th when we reopen, and you can sign up for that inline roller league if you'd like to play inline roller as a youth. They go from about ages, same thing, about 8 to 15 or 8 to 16. And you can sign up for that at our website as well, kcicenter.com. They'll do another 8-week session, July 10th through maybe beginning of September, somewhere in there. Just look at the dates online, and it's really an inexpensive way to not only keep fit, keep hot. It's nice and hot outside, but as well as a lot of people that move here played roller hockey somewhere around the country. It's not a huge thing here, but we do have a great outdoor surface for that roller hockey.
Yeah, and if you have a kid that does play hockey that wants to get, it's the same motions and all that stuff. The stopping is a little bit different, but not necessarily depending on the wheels that you have.
Yeah.
But, I noticed that one of the kids that's coaching, I think, one of these teams out here, he was a little guy when my kids, were getting a little older, and now he's out there coaching the kids, but he started on the ice.
Yeah, and I didn't know this because I'm not real familiar with the roller hockey, but I believe that K-State maybe or Missouri or some of these colleges have roller hockey programs where the kids are playing roller hockey. And when we did a charity game out here for autism, they brought a roller hockey, 2 teams. I want to say one was Missouri and one was K-State, but anyways, the gentleman I think you're talking about is a roller hockey now young gentleman that plays at K-State.
Oh, really?
And he's coming back here to help the kids.
Oh, wow.
And he's coming back here to help the kids develop. And so they are getting some of those guys as well to get back to the sport that they grew up, which is roller hockey.
I feel really old.
Yeah.
When I see kids, people out here that I skated with that were teenagers that are now out here with their kids. And I run into them, it's like, oh my gosh, it's been a long time.
Well, it's nice, too, that you can recognize those kids because you remember them, and now they're giving back to the great game of either hockey or roller hockey.
Yeah,
like you say.
isn't that amazing? So the other thing that comes back when you come back from your maintenance is public sessions.
Yes.
And those are great in the summertime.
Yeah, they really are.
It's wonderful. It's 90 degrees outside today. It's wonderful to be in here.
Yeah,
so.
they will have those again on the weekends, Saturdays and Sundays. We even have a few probably like during the week. Just go to our website and take a look at our public sessions. The kids are getting off the ice now after it looks like a long session. One of them was had a hard time getting off, so at least they're tuckered out and they're working hard on the ice.
That's great. And they come back tomorrow. Is that what?
Yes, it's a 4-day clinic. So we're on Tuesday right now filming down here at the ice arena, and they'll go all the way through Thursday. So it's a 4-day clinic, and it's 8 hours of on ice training, and it's 2 minutes here for a water break, and then it's back to their drills.
Oh, okay.
It's not a very lax school. The guys do a great job with it. But it's definitely something they'll all benefit for. Already we talking to the kids today after 1 or 2 sessions. Next thing you know, I'm like, man, look at that kid's getting better at skating. Or look at this kid, how much better he's getting after 4 hours of on ice.
Yeah. And people that don't understand, there's 2 edges on your blade is like tiny, but there's 2 edges on it, and you have to know how to use those efficiently, and that's what this works at. Oh, you're supposed to be doing that.
Well,
okay.
I was supposed to do the Zamboni, but we went a little over here discussing some of the other programs.
Right.
Jordan here is going to handle it for me, and he's going to get
Hey,
out on
Jordan,
the Zamboni.
good job. He's giving us the thumbs up. We're giving him the thumbs up.
You know, it's kind of neat because the job that we are doing down here at the Ice Center, not only do I get to work with kids, I get to drive the Zamboni, which is ultra cool.
Every kid wants to
be
drive
on it.
Yeah.
I sharpen skates. I cook chicken tenders or whatever it takes down here. So really is a blessing for me to be able to work with the kids. I know a lot of times they say, hey, Dean, thanks for all you do, and it really comes full circle as I get as much out of it as anybody, and it's a great program down here, and I got great guys working with me.
Yeah, you do, and they've been here quite a while as well. And so if you're not, one of the things that you can do here as well, just if you see this and are interested, you can just have a party out here too. I mean, kids parties are huge out here all the time, every Saturday. Every Sunday. What's in your party package?
Yeah, our party packages are great. It comes with public skating, so it's about $13, $15 a kid. It comes with your skate rental. It comes with sodas for the kid, popcorn for the kid, fully decorated table. And 10, 15 kids come out and they enjoy the 2-hour public session. So just go ahead and give us a call down here and look for availability. If you have a summer birthday, what a great relief this is to get in out of the heat and get into the coolness of the rink and do some public skating. And you'll see a lot of the kids in Learn to Skate. They really take advantage of those parties, and it's not a very expensive way of doing it. And they can come down here and they kind of show off to some of their friends who don't know how to, that don't skate very well, and they're skating around them. So.
Well, yeah, and one of the things that we always kind of pass over with your Learn to Skate and Learn to Play Hockey is they get passes to come out here during those public skates, and that's where they can really work on those skills that maybe they've been taught in the 45 minutes that they're out there, but then they can spend a couple hours working on that. Or even kids like, who are out here now can take those skills that you've taught them and work on them a little bit more, during those public sessions.
That's how most of us learned. We didn't have camps every week where I grew up in Minnesota even. It was just public session.
Yep.
So, you'd go to maybe one camp a summer, but what you would do is you would go Fridays, Saturdays, Sundays to public skate. Yeah,
absolutely. So, give us the information on how we can find out more on at the Kansas City Ice Center. I know you've got Facebook and Twitter and all that stuff.
Yeah, we do.
Your website is where you can connect up to all of that.
Yeah, really the KCICenter.com. Our website is great. We also have the KCIC app that links right into our website. So you can go on there and hit hockey on our app, KCIC, and then hit hockey and it'll tell you what we have for hockey going on.
Yeah.
So that's how to get a hold of us. If not, just always give us a call, 913-441-3033.
Easy enough. Very good. Great website as well that has all the information that anybody would need to find out about the programs that you have to offer. Dean, thanks so much for taking the time to join us and take a break off the ice. That'll do it for today's show. My thanks to Dean Nelson for joining us today and the Kansas City Ice Center for hosting us. Be sure to join me, Steve Fish, again next week at the same time for Good Sports, the Kansas City Sports and Fitness Show. And check out some of our other shows on YouTube. Search for the Good Sports KC channel. So until next week, be sure to read all about sports, health, and exercise in Kansas City Sports and Fitness Magazine. You will find it online at kcsportspaper.com and all over Kansas City, and it's free, so pick it up today.
From preschool gymnasts and swimmers to advanced gymnastic competitors, Elite Gymnastics and Aquatics offers a tradition of excellence. For information on classes and activities, visit EliteGymnasticsSwim.com or call Elite Gymnastics and Aquatics at 913-469-5554. And right now, save 50% off registration when you mention KC Sports and Fitness. Visit Golf MD for club repairs, swing analysis, and custom clubs and fittings with the TrackMan Launch Monitor. Call Golf MD at 913-663-5050 or go online to golf-md.com. Eagles Landing is the place to play golf in the Southland. For more details, visit eagleslandinggolfcourse.com, and for tee times, call 816-318-0004 and make the drive to see why Eagles Landing is the best golf value in KC. auto, home, boat, life, flood, or renter's insurance. Ren Insurance has been covering local families since 1896. To learn how Ren Insurance can protect you and in the process help others in the community, visit their website, reninsurance.com. That's WRENN insurance.com. Or call today at 816-398-4111.